What's going on this fine Tuesday evening? What's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing all right out there in MECA land. Oh, I know I put my camera off for a second. My bad. Hope everybody's doing all right out there this fine Tuesday. I figured I'd come on a little bit early. Hopefully, you can hear me. I'm trying to catch up on answering some folks here real quick. And then I'll be ready. Sorry about that. Premature there. All right. And I think I'm ready now. Ta-da. Maybe. There it goes. How you guys doing out there this evening? Hopefully we're doing all right. Making it happen. Finals is coming up quick here. Got my chat. There it is. I finally got in there. So I hope everybody's doing all right this evening. I'm coming on a little bit early. Try and knock this out so we can get back to trying to get things together here. Still got a lot of stuff to get together. State champs, points champs. I think we about got all the awards made for the most part. I think we've got the registration bags and everything pretty much ready to go. So a lot of work going on here. Figured I'd come on and go over a few things. I know I told you guys I was going to start coming back on last week. So here I am again. Like I said, we'll start trying to do this on every Tuesday again. And I guess I'll be live from my awesome kitchen here until I get things all the way set back up. But until then, be right here in the kitchen. So I guess first things first, we got the run order posted yesterday. We got our list of pre-registered competitors for finals. World Finals registration is now closed. We do have the run order posted. Looks like we had exactly 100 individual or unique competitors, so that's awesome. I think we had 89 last year, so it's a small step in the right direction there. Around 100 is pretty much, kind of seems to be where it floats. So happy to get back there to that milestone, and hopefully we can keep on building on that. Appreciate all you guys signing up. A lot of new names, a lot of old names. So I'm looking forward to, crowning some new world champions. What's going on, Mr. Ball? I do got my chat box over there. So if you say hi, I'll say hi back to you. Hi. But, if you see any mistakes or discrepancies on the run order, if your name's missing, anything like that, reach out to me as soon as you can so we can try to take care of that. What's going on, Mr. Crane? If we accidentally put you in there and you shouldn't be, let us know so we can get that fixed as soon as possible. I do know there might be an adjustment or two, but that's what took so long yesterday. We spent quite a bit trying to make sure we had it pretty close. So hopefully it is pretty close to right. I do see a couple things on there already, so I do know there'll be at least one adjustment here, but I'm going to wait another day or so and see if we can't get them all knocked out kind of at once. So make sure you check out that run order list that I posted. Like I said, if you've seen discrepancies, something's not right, if you're in the wrong spot, if you're not there, whatever, reach out to us, let us know so we can address that and get those fixed. As far as kind of the schedule or what it's looking like. Looks like we're going to try to do a competitors meeting around 8 o'clock. So we had 100 individuals. It's going to be a little over 200 runs going on Saturday. So with that many runs going on, we got to try to kind of stick to the little schedule there, try to get it done in a timely fashion. So we're going to start at 8 o'clock. We'll do a little competitors meeting, and then I think we got the schedule starting off at 8:15. So make sure you look at the schedule. Yeah, it's what happens when we start getting more entries there, Jake. And it was it's either that or, the next step is, I guess, we go to 6 lanes and then we'll figure it out from there. But anyways, for now, we'll start at 8 o'clock. Unfortunately, I'm not a huge fan of that myself, but that's what we're going to do. So, during qualifying, I guess I know I see a lot of new names on there. So for those of you that are going to be coming for your first time, even if it's not your first time, just a little refresher on qualifying and how it works. So World Finals is a 2-day event. Everybody that's pre-registered is pre-registered. You're on the run order there. You'll get to have your pass during your time. And so that's your qualifying pass there on Saturday. So Saturday is a qualifying day. And you will that will be your qualifying pass. So if you red light in the lane during your first qualifying pass, you must take your second pass while you're in the lane. Once you've used your second pass, there is no third, fourth passes, barring, some sort of term lab malfunction or something like that. Shelter in place from the airport to the river.
Because there's that much smoke and stuff up there.
I guess we had a plane crash outside somewhere. Is that what it is? At the very least, I know there's a big fire at our airport because their smoke is bad, and they just sent us a text saying shelter in place from the airport north to the river. I guess I'm just south of the airport though, so hi boy. Anyway, so once you've made your qualifying pass, if you've used up your second pass, that's the end of that. If you qualify in the top 3, that's the end of that. If you aren't qualified in the top 3 and you do somehow still have a pass left and you think you can, get yourself into the top 3, you can come back up and try to get yourself into the top 3. And obviously anybody that still has a pass at that point, if you knock somebody out of the top 3, they'll be granted the opportunity to maintain their position. So that's kind of how the qualifying rounds will work. If you have questions or anything like that, let me know. What's going on, Mr. Kramer, Mr. Crawford, Mr. McGraw? And then obviously on Sunday there, we bring back the top 3, and you'll run in order of your score from the day before, lowest score to the highest score. We do plan on having a banquet this year. It's going to be basically barbecue. Will be free for all registered competitors. You're going to get a audio seller's lanyard and a little name tag badge. Shout out to the sponsors, Brandex, Chiare, and Audio Sellers. But Audio Sellers is kind enough to throw us these lanyards and little tags here. So you've got a World Finals badge with your name on it, your lanyard. That'll be in every one of these bags. That's pretty much that's your meal ticket. That's how you're going to eat. So all the competitors, you'll show that. That's how you'll get your food at the banquet. Everybody else, you'll have to pay the piper, I guess. During the banquet, we'll also do the club awards for the year, the specialty club awards, things of that nature. The state championship plaques and the points championship plaques, those will be available for pickup at the registration check-in. If you're not at finals available to pick your awards up, we will send those home with the event directors of the state, and you'll be able to get them after the event. What's going on, Mr. Geoff, Miss Whitney? How you guys doing this evening? I hope everybody's doing all right. Just going over a few real quick here, talking about finals, trying to get a live in so we can get back to it here. What's going on, Mr. Gotel? Let's see what else I got here. Chad's going to be the head SPL judge. He's going to be the guy that makes all the rulings for your sound pressure lanes. Selena's going to be your director and coordinator. Dueling demos is going to be Tony Pasquale, Matt Kramer, and hopefully Jason Antis. What's going on, Mr. Conehead? Jason is kind of in the air. He may not make it. So we got a couple of standby judges for dueling demos. It'll be Mike Smith and Kevin Mayo. So basically, just in case we have a backup plan there, but we're hoping Jason's going to end up making it. He's just got some things going on with his regular job and life. So we'll see how that pans out here in the next week or so. Let's see. Obviously, we made that little run order there. There's a lot of competitors, a lot of runs. Just make sure you're having fun, being mindful of everybody in the time frame. Try to be as prepared as possible and ready to run your vehicle when it's your turn in the lane. We're never going to stay 100% right on schedule. We know that already going in. But the more help we get from you guys, the smoother it can go and the faster we can get to where we need to get. So just make sure you're following instructions. Selena will be on the microphone barking at you, making sure you're where you're supposed to be, and have a good time. The shirts and the hoodies, all the competitors will receive a shirt in their bag. The hoodies, we'll have those on sale on site at the event. Shirts XL and under are $30, 2XL and up are $35, and hoodies are $40 and $45. What's going on, Mr. Haslage? I don't know, Selena, what happens if you miss your run order? If you're not in the lane when it's your turn to run, and like I said, we know the schedule won't be 100% right on point on time, most likely, but Selena does a pretty good job of keeping things going and trying to make sure everybody's where they're supposed to be. So what happens is when you are not where you're supposed to be when it's your turn, basically, you'll get barked at a couple times, and then after that, they'll put you on a timer, and you'll have 5 minutes. And then once the 5 minutes runs off the timer, if you don't make it to the lane, you'll forfeit your first pass. So that's how that kind of works out there. I don't have no site map, Mike Haslage. Sorry, buddy. At least not right now. I don't.
No, they didn't have one either for me.
And they didn't have one to send me. So if I want one, I guess I have to figure out how to make that myself. We do plan on having a raffle that we'll do that. We'll take or have tickets all weekend and let that go out Sunday afternoon, most likely, maybe Saturday at the banquet. Um, if you have items you want to donate to the raffle, reach out to Shannon. Let's see, MECA Kids. I know I had a couple of questions on MECA Kids. What's going on, Mitchell? Um, so we had 3 MECA Kids sign up. Um, they're going to be doing dueling demos, show and shine, ride the light. I didn't put them on the run order or add them to the schedule because I figured since it was only 3, we'll probably just knock those out on Sunday afternoon. I'm going to talk with the rest of the team and make sure that's going to be the plan here, but I think that's probably what we'll end up doing with the kids, but we'll kind of play that by ear for now. I think that's really all for finals, I guess, other than, be, like I said, kind of be mindful of the people around you and the time. Make sure you're, staying cleaning up after yourselves, things like that, so we can go back to these places. Tents. I don't want anybody popping tents in the buildings unless you got a vendor booth. If you got a tent you want to put up outside, if that's where you want to stage your car or hang out or whatever, that's fine. But unless you've got a vendor booth, don't pop tents. We need to try to save as much space as possible, at least not inside the buildings, is what I'm trying to say. And then obviously we'll have our 3X kickoff event that we'll do that on Sunday, and we'll start taking registration for the 3X at registrations. And we'll probably start the 3X event Sunday around noon. And I think that kind of goes over everything I wrote on my list there real quick. What's going on, Mr. Craig? What's going on, Mr. Centimore? It doesn't necessarily have to be car audio items, Devin. I think Shannon actually made a couple of little baskets to put in there that had like I don't know, because we have our little theme going. So I got like some Crown Royal baskets. I think I got like some show and shine stuff, like car shining stuff. Obviously some audio related stuff also, but doesn't necessarily have to be. Oh yeah, I got a Keurig. We'll do whatever we can do. Selena's, that's a good idea. All the new folks. Yeah, I got something from Nilo. I think a temperature kit, maybe 2. So like Selena said, make sure all your equipment's mounted. Don't get caught on one of those safety rules. Yeah, I got like some bass knobs, some fuse block stuff, audio sellers. What else? Yeah, cups, shirts, a bunch of stuff that, swag and stuff like that. Oh man, I don't even know if I could show them the one that I could show them.
No.
No.
You can tell them there's going to be something really cool.
She already used the glass cups for something, Whitney.
That's part of my crown.
That's part of her
basket.
crown baskets.
Has the little MECA shooter cups in them.
Yeah. So I think I kind of got through everything I wrote down on my list. I'm sure I missed something. I'm sure there's more. If you guys have questions, whatever, definitely got a few more minutes here. I guess I could show you if you missed it last week. You know, we like to give all the competitors at finals, and we do this at a lot of our 4Xs too, just not for every competitor, but you know, you got your personalized little bag there with the World Finals logo on it. And I showed you the little lanyard thing. Of course, you got the koozie, some stickers, an air freshener. Oh, that was on my list, and I forgot to talk about that. So the parking pass thing, if you're parked inside the buildings, make sure you have this on your window. It's got a couple little things on there. It's got stickiness on it, so you could stick it there if you want. Put it under your wiper blade, whatever. But please just display this on your vehicle. Of course, your towel and your t-shirt. And then inside here is going to be all of your score sheets. So that's pretty much what's coming in the swag bag things there for this year. And you'll pick those up when you check in either Friday or Saturday morning. Of course, I showed you guys the crowns last week, but you know, we started stepping these up a little bit, and I like them. Let's see. Yeah, most likely, Jeremy. What time are the opening and closing of the venue itself for us to come into the building? Burnt.
1 to 8 tentatively.
Yeah, so Friday I'm gonna do 1 to 8 tentatively, and then Saturday and Sunday we'll probably be there. I'd say we'll open the door an hour before the lanes open. So the lanes open at 8.
Oh, then it's 7.
Yeah, so we'll probably open the doors an hour before the lanes open. Trailer parking, it's not too far from the building, I wouldn't say, Matt.
There's parking all around the building, outside, everywhere.
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of parking. What's going on, Mr. Burrows? And what else? I showed everybody R2D2. The rings for this year. Of course, it don't show up very good. I got this new webcam thing.
Put it on your hand.
And it's
Don't do it so
yeah. It's supposed to follow me, I guess. I ain't figured out how to work it yet, but I got it. All right. Did I miss anybody's questions? Extra banquet ticket prices are $1 million.
I think it's usually like $20.
I don't know if I've decided yet 100% on extra banquet prices or what, but I'll say 15 to $20. I wouldn't say no more than that.
20, and it will probably include Sunday if I'm able to get pizza.
And I'm gonna try to feed everybody pizza Sunday too, but that's still up in the air right now as well. So, but basically probably $20 is what I'm guessing, Whitney. Mitchell. Basically, yeah, Friday's pretty much just a check-in day. We'll be there setting up, getting everything set up and ready, checking people in. If people want to leave their vehicles in the venue, things like that. And then Saturdays when the party really gets to popping off. How much is the 3X? I think it said 35 and 30.
35.
If I'm pretty sure is what you put on there. Selena over here asking me questions. She knows the answer to better than me. But I want to say it's 30 and 35. She don't. Oh, that's because it's on next year's schedule. Duh. Oh, big goober. Double checking here. Yeah, 35 and 30. So the kickoff show is 35 and 30. Party at the Holiday Inn. All right, what else you guys got going on for me this week? You guys building stuff? You getting ready? Oh, there should be like little lights coming off of this. Worldwide, huh? Well, again, I guess real quick, I do want to thank everybody. I suppose. Thank everybody for getting registered. We had a great turnout, so I'm really looking forward to the event. I almost feel like we're a little bit ahead of ourselves this year, but we're not. And I know that, but it's like the eye of the storm right now, I guess. It's not really calm, but it's not storming yet either. But what's going on, Mr. Wright? What's going on, Mr. Hibbard? Mr. Charles Simone. Yeah, I told you I was coming back. And I'm back. So I decided to come on a little bit early tonight and figured I probably wasn't going to go for a whole hour. I just wanted to get through one real quick, another one, and say hi to everybody, let them know I hope they're having a good week. We're off to a pretty good start here. I'm thinking since, finals is coming up here and we got 10 days now. So I might just get on live here and there for the next 10 days and say what's up as I think of more things. But I'm probably going to jump off here shortly and get back to it. And I don't know, I might go play a game or something. You're allowed to get there Friday. We'll start checking people in 1 to 8 p.m. So you can come Friday. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not pretty sure, unless the venue didn't clear the buildings out that they were supposed to, which I don't guess I'll find out till I get there Thursday. But as long as everything's the way it's supposed to be when I get there, there's plenty of indoor parking for everybody. It's just that probably I'd say the main building will probably hold 30 to 40 cars with the lanes and vendors and everything. And then the rest of them will be in a different building. So everybody should be able to park inside. That shouldn't be an issue. There's actually, I think, 4 buildings that are big enough to park cars in. So, but if you want to be in the main building where the lanes are, that's the reason why I said first come, first serve. Testing on Friday. Yeah, testing on you doing it. I don't really see any reason why that should be an issue. You guys got any other questions for me this week? I might come back on tomorrow or the next day. All right, Mr. Powell. I need to talk to Crane too. I keep slacking. Most likely we'll be doing all the dueling demo stuff in the building there, Jeremy, but I don't know. We have discussed it, but that'll be something that we really probably won't decide until we're setting things up Friday.
Well, and the weather.
Yeah, because of the weather.
My judges out. You don't want cold, miserable judges.
Vendor spots are $250 for 10 by 10, $350 for 10 by 15, and what else?
No, that would be a 10 by 20.
Or 10 by 20 for $350.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for 400, you can get a 30, 10 by 30.
Okay, so 250, 350, and 4. And I do think we got a couple of people coming for that. So, ta-da. Anybody else got any other questions for me this fine evening? Andy McGill said he needs a 150 certified sticker. Andy, come to finals, come and see me. I'll hand it to you. Or if you're not going to come to finals, because I know you're up there in Pennsylvania somewhere. So if you're not coming to finals, shoot me a message on Messenger and remind me and basically confirm your address for me, and I'll mail you one. If you do need those stickers or you want those stickers, reach out to us. We did have a system on our website that was notifying us as it happened, but that's been broken for several months now. So if you don't reach out and let us know, I don't really know if you earned a new sticker or not. So just shoot me a message on Facebook, and I'll get you one sent out as soon as I can.
Check your memberships, make sure they're active and in good standing.
Anytime, Mr. Andy, anytime, man. Yeah, we got to wait until like the day before to actually know what the weather's going to do around here. but it is looking like it's going to be fairly decent. All right, y'all. Like I said, I got a few things I want to try to get into here, so appreciate everybody coming and checking me out this evening. If you think of questions or you need anything, make sure you reach out to us. We'll get you taken care of. Like I said, double check that run order we posted. If you see a mistake, if you're missing anything like that, let us know. If you're where you shouldn't be, anything like that, reach out, let us know so we can get that addressed. I went over quite a few things pretty quickly this evening. Competitor meeting Saturday at 8 a.m. for finals. The qualifying thing, basically you got 2 passes. If you red light on your first pass, you must take your second pass at that time. The top 3 make it into Sunday. We're going to have a banquet. All registered competitors are going to get to eat their meal there for free. We'll give out the club awards and things like that.
Going awfully fast. Stop for just a second. The part where the running and stuff. So if have to do both your runs right there, break out.
That's what I pretty much just said that. About the qualifying stuff that I talked about.
Go and try to get in the top 3 if you already used both of them.
Yes, I said that earlier also, love. And I was just kind of recapping it, what I said. Anyways, yeah, we're going to have a good show here in 10 days. I'll be back on a few more times before we get there. World records during qualification. I don't think so. I think we'll set world records when they're supposed to be set on Sunday. So basically, if you're going to set a world record on Sunday, or you want to set the world record on Sunday, just make sure you let the judge in the lane know, and we'll go through the proper requirements for that. And basically, you'll just have to do a backup score after your run's complete. That way we can get through qualifying, because qualifying is going to be a lot of runs. So that way we can get through qualifying. The record is whatever the score was at the end of last year's finals. And then I've got a few records that were set throughout the year, like maybe 4 or 5 that were set at some 4Xs. And I'll get a list together of what the current records are and post it, and I'll have it on hand so everybody can take a look at it. All right, y'all. Appreciate everybody. Looking forward to seeing you here shortly. Might come back on a couple more times, like I said, unscheduled or whatever, just to go over some things as I think about them. Looking forward to finishing 2025 strong. 2026 is already off to a great start. I'm really looking forward to seeing where we're getting ready to go here in the future. And I don't see any other questions. Yeah, sorry, Justin Newton. only the loudest car needs to even be set. Only the car that does the loudest score is even going to have to do it. Everybody doesn't need to try to do a world record that can't. Or am I just being a butthead? But I mean, either way, we could do it either way. If you want to go, I mean, if you want to go through all the stuff Saturday, I guess I'll just have to talk to Chad and them, and we'll get that part figured out. But I don't see no reason why we couldn't just do it Sunday after you know who's got the loudest score. I mean, I guess it could keep somebody from bagging one off on Saturday. I don't know. But let's have that discussion between us, and we'll get with the committee, and we'll just have that discussion, and I'll get that figured out, and then I'll go live tomorrow or something. But until next time, you guys, keep it loud and clear.